Hey besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Lindsay and in today's video we are doing my perfume collection video for my travel sprays. So I've done this in the past and I did like full bottle worthy or not. So I will update you guys on if I did get full bottles of the perfumes in that video. I'll also link that video down below if you want to go ahead and watch it first and see if I ended up getting full bottles. I'll also talk about the new fragrances to my collections and if I am planning in the future on getting a big bottle or not. I love it because it's kind of a series on this channel and every video is kind of gonna piggyback off of the previous. So starting with my Kayalis, I'm gonna breeze through these. I'm not gonna describe each and every one or we would be here forever. It's really just about sharing my collection and talking about if I think I am gonna get a full bottle or if I already have. So Citrus 12, or sorry, that's Musk 12. This one is Citrus 08. Citrus 08, I like it. I think it's very interesting with the rhubarb, but for me personally, I will say it is my least favorite from the Kayali line. So I do not foresee myself getting a full bottle and I barely use this mini. Next is my Kayali Utopia Vanilla Cocoa. I really enjoy this. I think it's such a beautiful summer staple. And before summer comes, I 100% will be getting a big bottle. It's really pretty. And I feel like something about this is elevated. It kind of has that sunscreeny smell, but again, it's more than that. I love the addition of the pear. It makes the fragrance even more likable to my nose. I really, really enjoy that one. It smells very expensive. Then Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper. I talked about this one in my previous travel perfume video. I did end up getting a full bottle. Let me show you. Not only did she get an upgrade, she got the biggest bottle. Now, Kayali Deja Vu White Flower, I have not been reaching for this. I thought in my previous video this would 100% be a repurchase in the biggest bottle, but I just haven't and I don't feel a huge want or need to anymore. I don't know why. I feel like the way the florals are done, I do like, but I feel like I have better in my collection, even though I still agree this smells expensive and really pretty at the end of the day. I'm not sure. Maybe I'll try to use it more this month and see how I feel. Now, Kayali Musk 12, I would purchase in a big bottle. I feel like this one is such a beautiful Your Skin But Better scent, but made a little sweeter. I enjoy this a lot. It's not, groundbreaking, but for what it is, I really do enjoy it. And I would get a full bottle. I haven't yet, but I plan to eventually. Now, Kayali Vanilla 28, this mini is very, very low. I love this scent. I feel like the darker, the better. This is so pretty. It's sweet. It has that brown sugar that I love. And I have finally committed to the big bottle. Mine still needs to get a little bit darker before I can love it as much as my mini, but I'm so happy to finally have this in my collection. Kayali Eden Juicy Apple, I bought this on a same-day delivery. As soon as I got this freaking scent, you guys, I fell in love with it and ordered the big bottle the same exact day. This is such a juicy, bright, fun fragrance, and I had to have it in my collection. And finally, I have Yum Pistachio Gelato. And recently, around my birthday, I wanted to treat myself, so I did get the Yum Pistachio Gelato, and I'm so happy that I did. Kayali Oud collection. I have the rose, vanilla, and cafe, and I have not purchased a big bottle of any of them. I like them a lot, but none of these come close to my Royale. I love Royale so much, like it's crazy. And these ones do have an upcharge, so for me, I feel like I'll just stick with my Royale because I really just enjoy that one so much. I think I will get in the future a big bottle of the vanilla oud because I really like it. I think I'm okay with having the cafe oud in the smaller size because I don't use this super often. I feel like it smells very rich, very expensive, but that dry coffee mixed with the oud patchouli, for me, I've said it before and I'll say it again, it kind of smells very close to earth, if you know what I mean. It's very earthy, and for that reason, I don't use it all the time. This one is really nice though. This one is the Rose Oud. So I am going from the fragrances I have the most travels of to what I have the least of. Next is Juliet Has a Gun. I want to breeze through these pretty quickly. So Magnolia Bliss, I do enjoy. I think it's a really beautiful fragrance. I love the fact that it has that ginger spice. I think it makes it a little bit more unique, even though I feel like it is kind of soapy. I did make a video on all my Juliet Has a Gun fragrances and my thoughts on each, and I want to say I said this one was okay. I liked it. Wasn't obsessed with it, but it was nice. And after the brand watched my video, they were kind enough to send me Magnolia Bliss and Lipstick Fever. So Lipstick Fever, oh, I said I'd get a full bottle and I definitely would have. So I'm so thankful they sent this to me because this is so pretty. It's so sexy. It's very feminine. I love the raspberry fruitiness in this scent, but it is also powdery and it does have that lipsticky vibe. So that is just incredible to me. It is just beautiful. So I'm so happy they did send, I mean, look at my travel. I knew I was gonna get a full bottle, so I'm very thankful that they did send that over. Moscow Mule, I like it. I don't love it. It's pretty citrusy and it definitely does smell like a Moscow Mule, at least what I think it would smell like for sure after looking at what it is, what the notes are, what goes into a Moscow Mule. For sure, I feel like it is pretty similar, but I don't think it's like a me fragrance. Maybe not. I do love the bottle on that scent though. Sunny Side Up, I really did not like the way the sandalwood was done in that scent. I felt like it was very dusty and it just is not my favorite. I know a lot of people love it and I'm happy for you, but it's just not my personal favorite. And then Ego Stratus, I like it. It has that marine accord, but for me, this one is the most masculine, so I will not be getting a full bottle. I truly do not like rollerballs, but Skylar, I love their scents, so I guess it's okay. Sunkissed Dahlia, this is a really beautiful fruity floral fragrance. I love the vanilla and the custard on the dry down. I find it so delicious and it is a really beautiful gourmand. It's not too heavily sweet, but it's just creamy enough to make me fall in love with it. So this was kindly sent to me from the brand as well as the big bottle, which did make it on my March perfume tray. Indigo Valley is really nice. It's fresh, it's cool. It has this really unique note of blueberry. There is chocolate, and I want to say I get a lot of the lotus. So for me, this is really beautiful. It's unique in my collection. Again, there's almost like a cooling effect that I really enjoy, and I have been saying if I do see a great sale, I will be getting a big bottle because for me, I find the longevity and really the projection too on the Skylar perfumes to not be the best. So, I mean, I do prefer having the big bottles opposed to the rollerballs. I'm not gonna lie, because then I can really spray it all over my clothes, get it in my hair, and that is just ideal for me. And this scent is really nice and really different to my collection. Next up is Peach Fields. Peach Fields kind of reminds me of peach rings. It's really fruity and very sweet. I would say almost a little. Like I could definitely picture a little bit of like sugared musk or something like that in this fragrance. I'm not sure if that's there, but it's a beautiful fruity woody fragrance. I just feel like the longevity for me was not the best, but they did kindly send me one, which I will say after having the big bottle, it's always to me better to have the spray than the roller, like I said before. That's why if you look at my bottles, like, oh, well, see, I've actually used this one a good bit, but the rest of them are pretty unused. And finally, Vanilla Sky. Vanilla Sky is this really nice, warm, sweet, cozy, inviting scent. I love the citruses you get in the beginning mixed with this really yummy vanilla and caramel and coffee. This is so good. I do want to get a big bottle. Again, I feel like the big bottle would have better longevity because it would get all over. So I do plan on getting this. I would say this fall is when I will get it. Literally knew that this would happen. Hold on. Oh, there was a casualty. You guys, Daisy Wild is no longer. That is so unfortunate. I really love the way this smells. At least my room smells really, really good. I love the banana flower. I am debating getting a big bottle. I was trying to test the longevity better and the projection. I want to say I only wore this maybe one time, so very unfortunate. And because the other Marc Jacobs fragrance is right here, Daisy Love is a really nice sugary, sweet, floral fragrance, super romantic and very pretty. Do want a big bottle at some point. I kind of feel like now is the time to get it because it's perfect for spring. Anyway, on to Valentino Donna Born in Roma. This one I did buy finally. The full size. I actually bought this from Sephora with my $100 coupon that you do get once you do acquire enough points. So I'm so happy to have this one. It is a warm, fruity floral. I love the fact that this is such a smooth, flirty, feminine scent. It's gorgeous and very, very complimented in my collection. Then I have the Intense, which I actually started with the big bottle, but loved it so much I wanted to have it for on the go, so I did end up getting the travel. The Coral Fantasy, I honestly don't see myself getting a bigger bottle of. I mean, it's nice. I feel like it's versatile, dress it up, dress it down kind of fragrance, but for me, I feel like the musky, floral, citrusy thing, like it's good, but it's just not like my favorite, you know, the way it's done. Next up, or last, is the new Green Extravaganza. This one is a really nice, fruity, aromatic opening that I love. It also has, as it dries down, that jasmine we know and love in Valentino Donna Born in Roma, as well as a beautiful vanilla. For me, I really do like this one. I almost get kind of like a mint smell from this scent, giving it that freshness. And for me, I feel like this would be perfect for spring. I just think the longevity is all right, but the projection could be way better. Maybe it'd be better again if I did have a big bottle, of course. So I am heavily debating. I feel like I will add this on the next Sephora sale, which is coming up. From Nest, I have 4 of their travel perfume oils. This one is the Seville Orange. This one is the Balinese Coconut, which I really enjoy. That one has Tiare Flower. Then I also have, this is Turkish Rose. Turkish Rose is gorgeous. This with Delina or Sweet Diamond Pink Pepper or anything really feminine and pretty. So gorgeous to layer with. And I also have, of course, the Madagascar Vanilla in the travel and also the big bottle. And I do have a big bottle of the Madagascar. From Jo Malone, these were kindly sent to me, but I can tell you right now, the Wood Sage and Sea Salt, if it had better performance, I would 1000% pick this up. I might still, I'm not sure, but it's really beautiful, you guys. English Pear and Freesia, this one I really enjoyed at the opening, but I found that as it dried down, it just kind of reminded me of like Dove soap, I'm not gonna lie. So if you want to smell clean and fresh, it's good, but I think there might be better out there. Like I know there is. Next is Peony and Blush Suede. Now this one, I like this a lot. It is so feminine, so pretty, so smooth. 100% would get a big bottle on some type of discount, hopefully, because they are pretty pricey, but this is just really, really bomb. I love this. And I do plan on doing a Dead Cool video in the future, so I'm just going to tell you what I have. This one is Extra Milk. I have Milk. I have Taunt, which I really like. It was great for fall and winter. And then I also have this one, which is Sunlit Blooms, which will be beautiful for summer. Really pretty. Like I said, from Fleur, I also have the Mood Ring, but unfortunately, I'm not sure where that is. Then I have Father Figure from Fleur, which I'm not the biggest fan of. It's very musky. It's powdery. It has fig and orris, and it has, I want to say it has cassis and patchouli, and I'm just not the biggest fan overall. I feel like this one, yeah, it definitely would smell better on a man. I know so many women though really enjoy this scent, and I think that's great, but for me, every single time I put this on, I just feel a little out of place. I also have Strawberry Letter, which was kindly sent to me, and I adore this scent. They also sent me the biggest bottle, and if they hadn't, I would have bought it. I really like this one. From Mason Margiela, I have Coffee Break and By the Fireplace. And I did recently buy Coffee Break. Then I have Ellis Brooklyn Apple Love and Ellis Brooklyn Florist. I would love to get a full bottle, but I'm just worried about the projection and the longevity. For me, the longevity on Apple Love is pretty good. Florist is worse, but I will say the projection in general is not that great. Now, I'm all for a skin scent, but I do just feel like I do want something that projects a little better, like a little better. Like I said, with the full bottle, you can get bigger sprays, put it all over. With these, I feel like I'm not doing that because I don't want to run out of the spray super quickly. So I do want to get a big bottle, believe it or not, of both. I just don't know when I will. Maybe on a nice sale, I would be more open to it. But I really want Ellis Brooklyn Florist for spring. I think it's so beautifully done. It's so fresh, so feminine, and just very pretty and put together, which I love for spring. So then these are all my single perfumes where I don't have multiple perfume travels from the brand. So I have Commodity Milk. I had Bold and Expressive, but my Expressive did break, unfortunately. It just kept leaking, so I ultimately had to throw it away. But I love the Expressive. It's a little bit more wearable. This one's definitely more woody, and to me, a little bit more sexy, of course, more intense. Then I have here, what is this one? My Daisy Love, already talked about that. Victor and Roll Flower Bomb, which I will be making a review on very soon. But after just smelling it, I do really like it, and I could see myself getting a full bottle potentially. I just feel like the price point on these is getting crazy on the Victor and Rolls. Like, oh my goodness. But anyway, Ariana Grande, God is a Woman. I've had this one for almost a year, and I did find it at TJ Maxx for a great price. So I went ahead and scooped it up. This is a very beautiful, musky, juicy pear scent. I have Born to be Unforgettable from Kilian, which is a spicy, citrusy, woody fragrance that does have splashes of Coca-Cola. It's nice. It's not my favorite. I feel like it would be better on a man, so I will not be getting a full bottle. Next is YSL Black Opium. This is the Over Red. I really love that cherry nuance that you get. I do wish that it did stick around a little bit longer, but it's really nice. I'm not gonna lie, I mean, look at my dent. I am debating getting a big bottle, but I just think the projection's not that great. So I don't know. I will keep you updated. Now, Indigo Valley is definitely my kind of fig scent. You get that fig, there's this green feel to it. You have, what's in the scent that I really like? The tea. The tea is very beautiful. It's unique. It's aromatic. It is a really cool type of fragrance as well that I just love wearing. And every time I wear it, like, same thing as Fleur, I feel like I'm out of place, but in the best possible way. Like, I feel like I'm jumping out of my comfort zone, and I like the experience. For me with Fleur, it feels a little bit more forced. I feel like Vanilla Woods for me is a more comforting, cozy scent. I do like to wear even at bedtime, so I'm not sure. I feel like I will eventually get the Vanilla Woods, but I'm not in a hurry. Do you know what I'm saying? Even though I do really like it. So that was my perfume or my travel perfume collection. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, all the good things, and I will see you in the next one, besties. I will also say I do have quite a few of these little samples. I have the samples that come from Scent Split, and I also have this right here, which is, these are all the samples I've received when I make orders from Lucky Scent or Twisted Lily. So there's quite a few. Let me know if you want a video on this as well. Bye.